That's impressive. Hello, Steelers fans. We have some updates you don't want to miss. First, Cam Hayward, our veteran defensive back, is making demands that could impact the team in a significant way. And also, he has something new in our attack, a possible reinforcement that could transform our game. Don't forget to leave your like, and let's get straight to the details. As the Pittsburgh Steelers kick off their 2024 Organized Team Activities, OTAs, not all familiar faces are present, adding an air of uncertainty around the team. Central to the absentees is defensive stalwart Cam Hayward, whose contract situation is just one of several looming over the team this offseason. Hayward, the heart and soul of the Steelers' defense, has been vocal about his desire for a new deal. Recently, he hinted on his podcast, Not Just Football, that he might skip OTAs without an extension, a move that has sparked discussions but hasn't led to any concrete action from the team side yet, as reported by Jerry Dulock of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. However, the contract discussions don't stop with Hayward. Head coach Mike Tomlin is also entering the final year of his contract, diverging from the Steelers' usual practice of securing their head coaches with time to spare. This adds an extra layer of speculation about the team's future direction and leadership stability. Moreover, the Steelers face contractual uncertainties with several key players, including quarterbacks Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, tight end Pat Freiermuth, and running backs Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren. This situation suggests that the Steelers might be positioning themselves to evaluate their core group's performance in 2024 before making long-term commitments. This approach could lead to significant extensions if the team performs well, or alternatively, set the stage for a major roster overhaul if they fall short of expectation. Among the most pressing contract questions is that of Najee Harris, whose fifth-year option was recently declined by the team. The decision opens up numerous possibilities for his future, and his presence or absence at OTAs could lead to a media frenzy, especially considering his outspoken nature. Coach Tomlin, known for his focus on football, is likely to face increased scrutiny regarding his future with the team as well. Last year's inquiries into his contract situation will likely pale in comparison to the attention it garners this year, as speculation intensifies. As OTAs unfold, the Steelers find themselves at a crossroads, with significant decisions looming that could shape the franchise for years to come. The outcomes of these contract discussions will undoubtedly be a key storyline to watch, as they will not only affect the team's on-field strategy, but also signal the organizational direction heading into a pivotal season. If you found the Cam Hayward situation interesting, just wait until you hear about the changes to our offense. We have a possible new twist that could change everything for next season. Let's check it out. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been entangled in negotiations for a new wide receiver ever since they traded away their star, Deontay Johnson. This move left a gap that the Steelers seemed eager to fill by potentially trading for San Francisco 49ers wideout Brandon Aiyuk. Initially, it seemed that discussions to bring Aiyuk to Pittsburgh had fizzled out. However, recent updates suggest that these trade discussions could reignite. According to insider Ray Fittipaldo, the possibility of acquiring Aiyuk isn't off the table yet. The 49ers had put a pause on trade talks this spring, but as the offseason progresses, the situation could change, particularly if contract negotiations with Aiyuk stall. Fittipaldo noted, "The Niners shut down trade talks earlier this spring, but they could heat up again if it becomes obvious they can't re-sign him. And yes, the price will go down, especially if Aiyuk holds out or becomes difficult. Teams don't want distractions right before the season, especially teams with Super Bowl aspirations." Aiyuk's contract demands are high due to his impressive performance in the 2023 season, making him one of the top earners among NFL receivers. While the 49ers aim to secure his talents long-term, any reluctance from Aiyuk's side to sign could lower his trade value, benefiting the Steelers. The Steelers have added depth to their receiving core with players like Van Jefferson and Quez Watkins, and drafted Roman Wilson, who could potentially start. However, Fittipaldo remains skeptical about the Steelers entering the season with their current lineup. He believes it's likely they will continue to seek additional talent. They might go into camp with this WR's room, but it's doubtful they'll go into the season with this WR's room. The complexity of a potential trade for Aiyuk lies not only in the trade compensation, but also in the subsequent financial commitment required to secure his services. Such an investment would be significant, especially with future financial considerations for players like George Pickens. While the Steelers have a history of successfully identifying and nurturing wide receiver talent through the draft, the allure of adding a proven talent like Aiyuk is strong. This move could instantly elevate the team's offensive capabilities, pairing Aiyuk with existing talents like Pickens and Wilson, thereby enhancing the Steelers' competitive edge for the 2024 season. As the Steelers evaluate their options, the balance between acquiring immediate, proven talent and maintaining financial flexibility remains a pivotal aspect of their team-building strategy. The coming weeks could be crucial in determining the direction Pittsburgh decides to take in enhancing their wide receiver room. The situation with Cam Hayward is something we really need to watch closely. His presence is crucial for our defense, both in terms of skill and leadership. And regarding the attack, the idea of bringing in Brandon Aiyuk is very exciting. He could be the missing piece to give more strength to our aerial game. What do you think of these possible changes? Leave your opinions in the comments. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Steelers news. To the next.